Okay, I am back and I have no idea what the fuck just happened. My computer died. My computer's having some battery problems. So it was on the charger and it still like died. It was weird. So I have to keep my computer plugged in. Like even if it's at 68, sometimes it'll just die. Um, so I definitely have to take my computer in, but that's just it's so expensive. Like my watch is broken, and now my computer has to get the battery fixed. It's just so expensive, you know. So I've just been dealing with it because like right now I don't have a job, and so I don't want my parents to pay for like every single broken thing. You know what I'm saying? So right now, like I can deal with my computer because I just keep it plugged in, like I said, so it won't die. But like you know, so anyway, I'm back. I don't know how to end this live that I have. Um, but yeah, there's this other live that's going on right now, and I don't know how to end it. So I'm gonna be figuring out how to end it while I talk to you guys. But yeah, so generally, I just didn't want to do it. My cousin didn't want to do it. She's wearing heels, and they're putting it on us to go help them because no one else wants to help them. But what's so irritating about it is that my mom and my aunt, they're so on board with him doing it. So if you're so on board with him doing it, why don't you do it with him instead of making someone that doesn't want to do it, that doesn't like you, so they're going to do it? You know what I'm saying? So they're like so on board with it, but then they don't want to help him. They want us to help. That makes no sense. Um, so then, um, so eventually I ended up getting up because my mom kept bothering me to get up. So I just got up, but I didn't know where he was because they had told him to go down already. So he was already down at the golf course. So I didn't know where he was because there was a bunch of kids there, you know. So so I'm down there and you have to like walk down these stairs. I don't know why I didn't go. I just didn't want to go. It was hot and everybody was having allergy problems. It was just frustrating, you know? And I'm a big protester, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do something, I'm not going to do it. You're not going to make me do it. So um, I decided to just stand there and let him do it. He was doing it by himself perfectly fine. He did not need help. But here's why I felt bad. So once they said go, all the kids started running and grabbing eggs. And Tintin, while everyone else had like baskets filled with eggs, he only had one egg. And I feel like it's my fault because if I would have helped him, he probably would have gotten more eggs. And like they were all bagging on him for having one egg, you know. And then like my mom's boyfriend, for some reason, I don't know who the fuck he thinks he is. He's lucky I didn't go off on him, by the way, because I would have. He was telling me like, because I was telling my mom I didn't want to do it because I was tired. Because when you eat a lot of food, and I feel like someone who works in the hospital would know this. Guess not. When you eat a lot of food, your blood from your head goes to your stomach to help you digest. So you get lightheaded. So I generally did not have any energy to go help. You know what I'm saying? Um, because I've been eating and drinking, so I had no energy. And he's like, "You're only 21. You're too young to be tired." Says who the fuck? Says who? Too young to be. I've never heard that. You're telling me a 21-year-old person can't be tired? So if I get a job and I come home tired, I'm too young to be tired? I've never heard that. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Too young to be tired. I was like, are you kidding me? And so he was telling me like, oh no, you were doing it to be lazy. It wasn't that you were tired, you were just late. First of all, no, because you did not eat as much food as I did. So, second of all, no, yeah, no, because I did. We helped him last year, but last year was different because we kind of cheated, you know. But like, he was not helping, but like, I just felt bad, and so like I'm laying in bed last night, and I'm like, what if I fucking ruined his Easter because he didn't get to do an Easter egg hunt properly, you know? But it's like, I want Tintin to be independent. You know what I'm saying? He's 7 years old. There's little kids running out there doing it by themselves, and my family's making me do it with him. Like, that's embarrassing, you know? I don't know. But like, generally, I felt bad. And I was literally in bed, like, I could just see him in my head holding the plastic bag with like one egg, and it just broke my heart. And like, and that's not who I am. And like, I think it broke my heart because that's kind of how my childhood was. I have ADHD, so I have my own, you know, I have ADHD and I also have a learning disability. I'm not sure what it is because they never told me, but they told me and my parents that I have a learning disability. So I don't know if that's what it is. If my ADHD is a learning disability, I'm not sure. But I was always that kid. Like, I growing up, I hated competing. That's kind of why I don't, I don't like to do competitions. I don't like to. Maybe that's why I don't like to do sports because I was always that one kid that like, you know. I remember one time my school had this daycare program, and in the summertime they had it was like a all year long daycare program. Like, you could go after school. If your parents couldn't pick you up right after school, you go to daycare. Well, they had this thing in the summer, like if your parents work a lot or whatever, or if they don't want you at home all day, they put you in daycare. So there were times that I had to go to daycare. Um, so I was in daycare and they did this field trip to this like Chuck E. Cheese, I think. Yeah, it was Chuck E. Cheese. And I don't know why, I was just so stupid as a kid. And I think that's why like I have so much like I'm gonna start crying, but it's like that's why I have like so much resentment towards myself because it's like how can someone be so fucking stupid, you know? So like while everyone else is like playing the games and like winning, like I wasn't like winning anything. I didn't get any tickets, I didn't get any fucking prizes. And so I was like so, embarrassed and so jealous and so mad that everyone's got prizes that when I went home that day, I stole someone else's prizes. And it haunts me like forever because I'm not a thief. Like, I don't go around, stealing people's shit. That's not who I am. And so, even though this is something I did as a child, like, it haunts me for the rest of my life. And like, I don't even know who I took it from. You know what I'm saying? And I wish I could like, find out who I took it from so I could like apologize because that's not who I am. And it bothers me and it's going to bother me for the rest of my life and there's nothing I can do about it. And when you have like anxiety issues and depression, it's hard because it's like when these things pop up in your head, you want to hate yourself so much. Like, why couldn't I have just been like a normal kid without ADHD and without learning disabilities? Why couldn't I just, you know what I'm saying? It's hard. And so, like, I don't know, like, just seeing my cousin with one egg, like, it just, I don't know, it broke my heart. And I just don't want, I don't know if he's gonna go through what I went through, but I just don't want him to, like, end up doing stuff that I did as a kid and then, have it come back to him as an adult because it's not easy. There's nights where, like, I'll be laying in bed and it'll just pop up, like, it'll just pop up back when I was in elementary school and I had to steal someone's prizes because I was a stupid kid that couldn't win my own prizes and I was jealous and I wanted to go home and show my parents that, oh, look what I did today, mom and dad, like I got prizes. And then to make matters fucking worse, my parents got a fucking divorce. Like, that's what's like so fucking hard. Like, you want to make your parents proud and they can't even make themselves proud. And that's kind of why, like, I don't have a lot of friends because a lot of people don't really understand it and they don't get it. And, and I already know there's probably people out there like, why don't you go to therapy? Why don't you? Because honestly, like, I really don't need therapy. I'm not suicidal. I'm not, like, it's just, I don't know. I just, I don't know. Like, I'm not depressed to the point that, I don't want to shower, I don't want to do anything, I just want to be in bed all day. Like, I'm able to be up and moving, but it's like I have these moments and I don't know what they are. Like, I'll just, ugh, I just hate it. And it's harder when you don't have anyone to talk to, and it's harder when no one that understands what it's like to have depression and anxiety. And it's hard because it's like, you know, I'm like by myself. And I know I'm not a thief. And I know, if I could go back in time, I would fix what I did yesterday. I would fix what I did, when I was in elementary school. But, why am I swearing so much? You should stop it. Are you my mom or dad? Because unless you're my parents, you're not going to tell me what to do. And second of all, I'm an adult, so if I want to swear, I can swear. Third of all, this is my channel, so if you have an issue, you can get the fuck out. That's just my mouth. When I'm under a lot of stress, it just pops out. So you're just gonna have to get used to it. Okay, I shouldn't, but it's still my mouth at the end of the day. That's why you're retracting your messages. Okay, then let it be ugly. I don't give a fuck. You think I give a fuck? If I really cared about people's opinions on do you think, oh my God, why would I can't. This is just gonna make my anxiety go up. If you swear, you hurt yourself. How do I hurt myself if I swear? Why are you retracting your messages, bro? It hurts your soul. Well, my soul's already hurt anyway. I mean, I'm over here fucking crying over shit I did. See, I can't help it. That's just my mouth. I can't help it. That's just how I talk. So I apologize. That's just how I talk. But yeah, I'm over here crying over stuff I did in kindergarten. Yeah, it comes out. Trust me, when I was in high school, it was so hard because we had teachers that didn't like cussing. And like, I don't come from, I can't see, this is what I'm talking about. People are making it seem like I'm choosing to cuss. It literally just comes out. Just how, you talk and you speak English. Well, cussing is part of my vocabulary. So like, it just comes out. I can't control it. I can if I like, take time and I stop and I still myself down. I can, but there's times where it just comes out. Like if I bang my toe, I swear like a fucking sailor. See? It's yeah. Oh my God, I'm not even gonna argue with you, bro. Like, see, I don't come from a bad family, but people in my family, we talk that way. Like my mom talks that way sometimes. When she drinks, oh my God, it's crazy. And so I need you. Okay, first of all, don't come on my channel and tell me I need Jesus because you over here retracting your messages. So that shit irritates me. I'm sorry. Don't come on and tell me who I need. You're the one on here talking to someone you don't know on YouTube. Anyway, back to my channel. So, hey, what happened to your eyes are full of tears? I have a lot of hate and resentment, Christian boy. Why do you hate? Who said I hate G? What? Okay, you know what? You're done. I'm sorry. I have to get rid of you because now you're putting words in my mouth. I never said I hated Jesus. If you would actually let me talk and like finish my story, then you would probably know that I went to a Christian school growing up. But I left the Christian school my 8th grade year and I went to a public high school. And that's where my potty mouth came from. Yeah, you're a sinner because you passed. That's cool. Let me be a sinner. That's cool. That's cool. You will end up in hell. That's cool. So will you. You realize that, right? You're going around judging people, so you're going to end up in hell too. So I'll see you there. Retracting your messages. No, you can't judge. You don't. How can you judge someone you don't know? Are you serious? Yeah, you're done. I'm getting rid of you. I'm about to sit here and argue with someone I don't know. Just stupid. Telling me I need Jesus. I'm telling you what God is. Why wouldn't God just tell me himself? Why wouldn't he give me a sign instead of you coming on here? Exactly, he comes. He's not going to come on YouTube and say, stop swearing. No, he'll give me a sign. See, this is what I'm talking about. I went to a Christian school. So I may not be like a good Christian, but I know that if God's trying to tell me something, then he's going to try to tell me something. He's not going to go through someone else and have them tell. Like, he tells you right now, okay, well, anyway, back to my story. So, yeah, um, I just have a lot of issues with myself because of my past. And, like, honestly, because I take ADHD medication and because I've been taking it since the first grade, my memory it's not like I don't have dementia or anything, but like I forget stuff so easily. And like my parents think I'm like playing and I'm not playing. Like I generally forget stuff. And like there's this girl and she hates me for something I did to her in the third grade. And I don't know about you. I forget stuff too. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to ask you to leave because like you're just being obnoxious right now. Anyway, I'm not even okay. So she's mad at me for throwing a banana at her in the third grade. Now, what person remembers something that they did in the third grade? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna leave. Well, I'm gonna kick you out. Have a nice day, because you're done. So anyway, I honestly don't understand why people come on here and make comments about situations that they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because some people come from areas where we cuss a lot. Like I said, if this bitch had let me finish my fucking story, I went to a public school. That is where this potty mouth came from. I was not a cusser when I was in my Christian school. When I went to a public school and all I heard all day, every day was cussing, guess what? It became a part of my vocabulary. Just like if you go to another country and all you hear is Spanish, guess what? You're going to learn Spanish. You're going to pick it up. So that's what happened. And now I'm a cusser. And honestly, it doesn't really offend anyone. I don't know why it offends you. If you are a Bible thumper and you don't feel comfortable with my cussing, then leave. Because this is not, and I honestly, I'm not here to be a hater on Christians and Catholics and Mormons and all that. No, you do you. That's your religion. I respect every single religion. But don't come on here telling me, oh, you need Jesus. Oh, you need Allah. Oh, no, don't. This is no. Because first of all, you don't even know me. You don't even know my religion. For all you know, I'm a Muslim. For all you know. So who are you to come on here and tell me who I need, what I need? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why it seriously irritates me that people come on and tell me that. And you don't have to do this on my live stream. My social media is on the cover. If you go to my YouTube channel, the actual page, my banner has my social. You can DM me on Instagram and say, hey, like, you know, I feel like you need Jesus, or read these Bible scriptures, or you know what I'm saying? You don't have to do it on a live stream and be obnoxious. You know what I'm saying? You can hit me up privately and, hey, are you okay? What's wrong? But when you come on here trying to fight me and argue with me, that's kind of when I'm like, okay, no, I'm done. So yeah, um, I'm gonna be ending this soon because my mom is gonna come home. But I just wanted to talk to you guys because like I genuinely feel bad for what I did. You know, I feel like I should have helped him, and I know that Easter is every year, so like next year is gonna be better. Next year I'm going to help him, like for sure. But I think next year we're doing it somewhere else, so I don't know. But it just I don't know, it bothers me that like I didn't help him. You know, like I feel bad, and there's nothing I can do about it. And that's one of I don't make these see, and that's kind of what a lot of people assume is that I make these videos to get pity and to get clout, and I don't. I make these videos because I suffer, and I want other people out there who suffer from you okay, Doodle? From my dog is sleeping. He has an allergy problem. Um, I want other people to know that if they're suffering with anxiety and depression, that they're not alone. You know. You gonna sneeze, Doodle? You can sneeze. So, you know, I don't make these videos to get clout. So that's why it irritates me when people come on here and they're just and what I don't understand, and I fail to get this, is if you don't like my content, why are you watching it? Because even if you're on here and you're hating on me, you're still a fan. Because you choose to come on here and watch my content. Every time I upload, you choose to come on here and tell me that I need Jesus. So you're still a fan. You realize that, right? You're clearly subbed to my channel because you know when I'm live. So you're still a fan. So it's like, I don't know. And what really irritates me is that my father is a Mormon. My mother was raised Muslim. So I didn't get that option to pick religions, you know. Hello? Yeah, mom. They went to Home Depot. No. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay then. That was my nanny. My mom is picking my cousin up from school, and she's gonna pick up my nanny up on the way. But yeah, I'm tired of that. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with, I respect every single religion, but it's the Bible thumpers that really piss me off that come on here talking about Jesus doesn't approve this, Jesus doesn't like that, because, oh my God. And there's thumpers in every religion. There's Quran thumpers, there's, what I'm saying? It's in every religion, but it's like, I can't stand people like that can't even talk without bringing up Jesus. They can't even have a conversation. You know, anyway, so yeah, generally I felt bad. Um, and this is a mental illness that I deal with. You know what I'm saying? So there's only so much I can do, and I don't want to because right now I told my psychiatrist that I'm doing okay and that I don't need therapy. So for me to go back and be like, hey, I need therapy, I don't know if I'm doing well, that wouldn't, I don't know. And I told him that I don't need my antidepressants. So I really don't want him thinking that I need to get back on them because I don't. I don't want to die. I'm not suicidal. I'm past that. I'm good. My lips are fucking dry. I went for a walk with my dog, so I'm hot. But anyway, I just wanted to talk to you guys about that because it's been bothering me. And when you have a mental illness like depression, shit like that fucks you up. and it breaks me down to the point that I'm literally like in bed crying, like why did I do that, you know? And like I said, I'm not a thief. I don't go around, you know, stealing people's stuff. So like when I did that as a little kid, it haunts me forever. And I actually took, I think, some girl's water bottle too, but I put it back. My parents made me to put it back. Because I'm not a thief. I don't I don't like to steal stuff, and I hate when stuff is stolen from me. So, you know, I don't know. It's annoying. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna go. I really didn't want to make this video and argue with someone, but people like to come on here and fight me for no reason because they have nothing better to do with their boring ass life, which is okay, you know. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna go because I'm not really feeling well. My stomach hurts. Yeah, my mom is here anyway. So bye, guys.